lot of people ask us, why did we choose a Toyota 4Runner to live in? And the simple answer to that is just so we can get to further out places. And when we were in the city, it was more stealthy until we got everything on top and all over the place. At the time, Megan was doing delivery jobs, and it was just much more easier to do them out of a 4Runner. And we were going to actually try to go with a hybrid, RAV4 hybrid or something like that, but they just didn't have enough room in the back. And we thought about doing a Mercedes Sprinter van, a 4x4 van, but they would have been a pain to try to do deliveries in that, and it wouldn't have been worth it. And at the time, that's what Megan did for her job. If we could choose right now, we probably would have chose the Sprinter van, now that she's at a stationary job. But at the time, it just didn't fit what we wanted to do and our needs. Since we've lived out of this vehicle, the vehicle's almost paid off. So the next couple months, we look at paying this vehicle off, and we're not going to have no car payment. And that was one of the reasons why we started this lifestyle, was to get out of debt, don't have to worry about rent. And another reason why was I have PTSD. So I was diagnosed with the PTSD a couple years back, and when I stay in an apartment or a house, it just doesn't help. I need to change the scenery, and I think what really helps is if I can jump in the front seat and just take off if anything bad is going on, or I wake up from a nightmare and I don't feel good about the area that we're in, I can just jump in the front seat and change where we're at. That was the main reason why we started the lifestyle, was because those couple of reasons. And the 4Runner was just the perfect choice for us at the time, and I still think it's a good choice, but we do need more room. With 2 people and 2 dogs, we definitely need more room. So going forward, after this 4Runner gets paid off, I don't know if we're going to do a Sprinter 4x4 van, or if we're going to hold off for a couple years and just save as much more money as we can. Because right now we don't have too much saved, because we just put all our money in the vehicle to get paid off quickly. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, and maybe in a couple years we'll be in a Sprinter 4x4 van with starting out with a simple build, or maybe we'll trade this thing in after we fix it, or after we get the hell damage fixed, and after we pay this off, maybe we'll trade this in for the Sprinter 4x4 van. I just don't know exactly what we're gonna do yet. Yeah. So for the people asking why we started the lifestyle, now you kind of know. Because of my PTSD, and we wanted to save money on rent. I need to cook Megan lunch, so it is 12:12. Megan gets lunch at around 1 p.m. So let's go find a spot to cook some lunch. Yeah, beautiful day out today, day before Thanksgiving. So I hope you all have a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. Tomorrow, Megan and I are going to be hanging out with some family, and then I think we're going to head up to the mountains tomorrow night. We're supposed to get a pretty big snowstorm. I think this is a perfect spot. So when we first had our van, we'd come hang out at this park a lot before the police started harassing us. And that's another thing about having a built-out camper van, especially if it's registered as an RV. You can't park it on the streets. Cops will come by, run the plate. If it's a registered as an RV, you're gonna get a ticket. At least the town that we're currently in. So the city we're currently in, they'll give you a ticket if you park your RVs on public streets. It's kind of crazy. Obviously, that's only if you're parking overnight. But so for lunch, I got some of this stir-fry steak, which I'm going to throw it together with some pepper and onion blend. And me and Megan should hopefully eat all this, because I don't have containers. So, just realized I forgot the cooking spray. Oh no, the cooking spray is right there. Kind of a potato. Honestly, this setup isn't bad that we have going to cook out of here. I just gotta figure out how to kind of close it off and do do the heater this way, so then you can like make it warmer. Looks like I might be out of butane. I don't know, it feels like more is in there, but well, there we go. I really need to find a pan cover. Let's talk a little bit more about like PTSD and kind of what I struggle with. So I struggle with a lot of nightmares, and so I've seen some really horrible things doing security you don't think that I would have. You wouldn't think a security guard would experience a lot of that stuff, but they do. They're mostly, a lot of times where we're the first responders to incidents. Even though they don't consider security guards first responders, there's a lot of times where I get there before police or medical, and things just get crazy. I worked during COVID in the hospitals. I was working about 100 to 120 hour weeks, which just burnt me out. And when I worked for the city of Denver in downtown Denver, I witnessed a triple homicide. And when I worked in the hospital, I saw a lot of death. I saw a 5-month-old baby pass away, and just a lot of horrible things. And I never had nightmares before or PTSD before until I got my ankle injury, and then it just started happening. I don't know if it's because I stopped being involved in so many crazy things, and it just hit me hard. And a lot of things that help with that is sleeping in the vehicle. So if I stay the night at my dad's, if I stay and sleep at my dad's house, my nightmares are worse. And I just can't explain it. It's just the life, living in a vehicle just helps. Like, I'll still have nightmares, but the difference is I can get up during the night, and if I don't feel comfortable with the spot we're in, we can switch spots. We can just hop in the driver's seat, take off, find a new spot for the night, you know? I'm going to go ahead and throw some nature seasoning salt all over this. It's nothing special that I'm cooking, but it works. Just kind of came up with it in my head, and I was like, hey, this sounds good. In a way, it's like stir fry, but, or fajitas. It's kind of like fajitas, but without tortillas. Guess I could have got some tortillas. Honestly, if you're looking at starting this lifestyle, just start with whatever you have. If you have an SUV, van, whatever it is, start with what you have. Get a feel for the lifestyle. Save your money, and then eventually upgrade to what you want. And it's not like you have to be in a luxury build. You don't have to be in a professional build-out Sprinter van, you know. Just work with what you got, save your money, then eventually get something like that, you know, eventually. Start small, then eventually upgrade to big. Don't start way big. I wouldn't get a van professionally built out until you live in it for a little bit and figure out how you want things. So the way I'm thinking about some things going forward and how I want the van build is, if we buy a van, we're not going to buy it professionally built out. We're going to buy it, start in an empty shell that's cargo, and then slowly build as we go. We'll probably put in our base flooring, maybe do the roofing and the side panels. And then after that, you know, from there you can start working with some more stuff. But start Basic first. You don't need a shower. You don't need a bathroom. I mean, you just need a compost toilet or even a bucket. You can just go in a bucket and a pee jug. Megan even goes in a pee jug. It's totally, you can totally do all this stuff. So start basic first. Go away, fly. So this is gonna be done. Hopefully. Ah, bugs. Ah! There's flies trying to attack me right now. Get. Oh, it's a bee. No. No, get away, bee. Get away. It's attack of the bees. I don't want to harm you, bee. Alright. Now we'll just take this to Megan so she has some lunch. And that will be lunch for us. Now I just gotta pack everything away. Before we go to Megan, we gotta throw away our trash. Which is why I cook kind of at parks or at parking lots. Because you got trash cans to get rid of your trash. I don't like when, well, I guess they don't really have a choice, but a lot of transients or homeless people will leave trash everywhere, and I hate it. And two, look at this beast. It is gorgeous. Maybe I won't get rid of it. Maybe we'll keep this and then save our money for a van. Oh. Now, hopefully the food does not spill everywhere. Really need to get containers. Came out very good. And I got my chalky milk. It's really basic. It's really seasoned very well, so it tastes really good. Peppers and onions are good. Oh, here comes the little Maggies. The little Gorlock. The little Gorlock. What's up, Gorlock?
What did you make?
I just made some simple steak and vegetables.
Oh, stop it. This looks delicious.
I don't have a container, I forgot.
So, it's fine.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah.
So I was walking back here, and then my keys fell in my pocket and went down in there. And yeah, now my keys are down there, so I gotta go to Home Depot and try to get magnets and a string to try to get my keys. Ooh.
I don't know.
So hopefully this thing works. We just tested it on Megan's keys and they did, so. Megan clocked out for lunch to help me.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully
It
this works.
happened.
Yeah, it won't reach.
It's not gonna reach?
No, I have to put my arm. Oh no.
What?
It's deep.
Oh my gosh! How in the world did you do that?
I saw it kind of floating. Oh, they still
And
work.
it still works.
Yay.
Yay!
That was a close one.
Yeah, it was.
So that was a close one. Almost got defeated by the drain. Look at this beautiful view of the mountains. So Megan's working until 7? I'm not sure. So I'm going to jump in the back and play some Fortnite and get caught up on the battle pass. Play some games. Probably wondering where the dogs are, and they are at my mom's house because I was trying to get a bunch of stuff done today. So normally I'll let them hang out with my mom while I'm trying to get stuff done, so they're just not stuck in here when I'm going into stores and all that kind of stuff. They don't like to be alone in the vehicle, so try to not keep them with me as much as I can when I'm out doing stuff and doing like errands. As long as Starlink will work good, because I've been noticing lately that Starlink hasn't been working as good to play games online. I start lagging. I don't know why. Can't believe I lost that fight. I cannot believe it. Man, I am sucking it up today. I do not. Gotta put some of my clothes away. Did laundry and now I gotta put it away. So happy I got the keys back out of that freaking gutter. They kind of still stink, but so yeah, I watch TV like this while I'm doing laundry. So just like how you would at your house or apartment do your laundry and watch TV or YouTube, that's what I do. Some people kind of look at me all weird driving by, but oh well. I gotta put Megan's away. So someone broke this open and looked in here, and I think they realized it was all women's clothing, so they just whatever. So I gotta get a new one because now water's leaking through. So I use these bags so you can make them airtight, and then it also protects them from water. Excited to watch Living the Van Life. He's in the Arctic. Driving through the Arctic. That's pretty crazy. Megan has so much clothes, she has to have her own bin. And my clothes just fit under the mattress over here, so. They're here. And there you go. Well, that's gonna be it for today, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call the video. Kind of showed you guys some just basic living stuff and talked about why we started the lifestyle and why we chose this beast of a vehicle, even though we don't have too much room. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, can you please consider liking and subscribing? It helps us out a lot. And we'll see you guys on the next one, which will probably be up in the mountains during the snowstorm that's coming. Looking at about 10, I think they're saying 10 to 12 inches of snow where we want to go. So should make for a good video. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you guys enjoy some time with your family. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.